massive sweet tooth, so of course I have a bowl of candy in my room. And can I just say that these Sweet Tart little mini chews are freaking delicious. Hello everyone, it is Sam and I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Today I'm coming to you guys with a rant video because everybody loves a good rant. A little under a year ago, I came out with my mass transit pet peeves, which was a list of all the things that annoy me while commuting to work every day. And I've decided to continue that series with my grocery store pet peeves. So as many people in the world, I grocery shop every single week because you gotta eat, because apparently if you don't, you'll die. So while out on my weekly grocery shopping trip, I was really noticing all of the things that really get on my nerves that people do while you are at the grocery store. So I thought I would share them with you guys since, you know, chances are if they annoy me, they probably annoy other people too. So without further ado, my grocery store pet peeves. Pet peeve number 1 is the cart ass crawler. I'm talking about the person that is crawling up your ass with the cart because apparently you're not moving fast enough. Okay, newsflash, this is a grocery store, not a freeway, so calm your ass down. You do not need to be rushing about, not to mention the fact that you have this wide area around me, which you could go around me if you so choose. Not that I'm really going that slow, I'm going at the appropriate pace so that I do not run into other people. And also I'm going fast enough to not be a hindrance to cart traffic. Apparently you have not gotten that memo and you feel that your shopping trip is the only one that matters, and apparently you just don't observe the areas in which you could go around me. But please, if you jam that cart into my heel, I will not be a happy camper. So just take a deep breath, calm down. You'll make it through the grocery store, I promise. Pet peeve number 2 is the aisle hogger. I am talking about the person that is not off to the left or off to the right. They are in the middle of the freaking aisle. Okay, first of all, you need to try spatial awareness. It's a thing where you're kind of aware of the space around you and how you might be taking up more space than necessary. So in case you are not aware, dear sir or madam who has no spatial awareness, the polite thing to do is to move your cart over to the side, the left or the right. You know, out of the way of the person trying to make it down to the aisle and the item that they need, instead of you just standing there in the middle of the aisle texting or whatever it is you are doing on your phone. It drives me nuts. And then if you have the audacity to say, "Excuse me," they turn around and glare at you like you're the one being rude. Like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I did not realize that this was your personal grocery store. Excuse me while I go down the street to Safeway so you can have the entire grocery store to yourself." Like, really? You're the one who is hogging the area. You are the one being rude, not me. I merely said, "Excuse me, please." Why? Why? I do not understand, but it's okay. Pet peeve number 3 is the aisle dasher. I am talking about the person where you are walking down the main aisle and this person just comes like barreling out of the aisle without thinking, "Oh, this is the main walkway. Perhaps there just might be other people walking." And so they almost run into you with their cart. Slow down. You're like the person from pet peeve number 1. Like, just calm down. It's okay. You don't need to. This is not a supermarket sweep. You do not need to run through the store with your cart, potentially damaging and knocking people over. Like, just calm down. Stop. It's like a 4-way stop. You know, you stop at the stop sign, right? So you don't get T-boned. Do the same practice with your cart at the end of the aisle. Just pause a moment, look both ways, and then go on your merry way. Pet peeve number 4 is actually related to the store itself. I am a short person. Yes, I know that most people are taller than my barely 5'1". I'm just under 5'1". But do the shelves have to be that high? Do they need to be that high? Does all the merchandise I need to be on the top shelf? So I am the person that is having to climb the shelves and pray to God that that shelf does not fall, because that would not only be embarrassing, but I imagine it would hurt too. I don't understand. I feel like grocery store shelves have just gotten higher year after year, and I can't reach them. Like, I want that can of chicken noodle soup, but I can't reach it because I'm too damn short. And so instead I have to resort to climbing a shelf because I'm not going to ask this random person down the aisle because I am an introvert and I do not believe in talking to strangers. So yes, I'd rather climb a shelf, but still, can we just like bring the shelves down like a foot? Because that would be perfect. Pet peeve number 5 or 6, I lost count because I suck, is the person behind you after you have checked out who apparently feels that even though it has been 0.5 seconds since you have been handed your receipt, it is time for you to move your ass out of that aisle. Okay, first of all I All I want to do is put my cash in my wallet, my receipt in my bag. That's it. It's not going to take much time. 5 seconds tops. But do you really have to be inching your cart so close to me that you're about ready to hit me in the ass with it? Like, just calm down. It's okay. You know what? They have to still check out the other 50 items on the belt. It's not like you can go and pay right now. Anyway, just give me a minute to breathe and to take my money and to walk away. I just want to put it in my bag. Like, it's okay. Please, I beg you. Just stop rushing me. It's so stressful. Pet peeve number D, because I lost track of the numbers, is the grocery store socialites. I'm talking about the people that think that the grocery store is their social hour. Perhaps they have run into a friend, instead of doing the quick, hi, how are you? Okay, great, bye thing that most of us introverts do. They decide to have their full catch up from the past 20 years in the middle of the store, hugging the entire like half aisle that you need to get your product from, and or hugging the main aisle that you were trying to walk down, instead of, you know, saying, hey, why don't we go out for coffee later today or something? Just taking it to an area of the store that is not in the main thoroughfare. I'm really glad that you guys are friends and that you are catching up, but some of us would like to be able to pass by you and or get the ketchup that you are standing in front of. And it's like impossible to get their attention because they're super engrossed in their conversations. So you have to kind of do this, hi, I need the ketchup thing. And they're like, oh. No. And finally, my final pet peeve is that customer who apparently feels that the cashier is the sole person responsible for setting the prices and or whatever thing that they are taking umbrage with that store. Okay, as somebody who was a cashier and worked at a grocery store for 7 years, I can promise you that person is not responsible for whatever it is that you're complaining about, and nor will they be able to make any changes that you are talking about. If you are upset about the prices, if you're upset about how the coupons work, or what have you, don't spend the 20 minutes ranting at the poor 18-year-old cashier who could probably give two shits about it, and instead write the corporate office somebody who can actually enact the change, not the poor cashier who's getting paid minimum wage and really just wants to move the line along. And all of those behind you who also would like the line to move on, because we don't care that you have to buy 2 cheeses in order to use your coupon. I'm just saying. Plus, I always feel bad for the cashier because 9 times out of 10, the person complaining is being super unreasonable and super, super rude. Like, you can be upset about something in a nice way. There is a pleasant way in which to express your frustration without turning into the ranting and raging upset person that you look like. All right, guys, that is it for my grocery store pet peeves. I think most of these really boil down to people being in more of a rush than they need to be. The sky is not falling. You will make it through the store okay. Just take your time, take a moment to breathe. I know that we're in a fast-paced world, but sometimes you can kind of just slow down. I don't think people always realize just quite how much their actions affect other people. Like, just take a moment to realize that you are not the only person on this earth, please. And show a little bit of kindness, because kindness and patience can go an extremely long way. All right, guys, that is it for my rant video. You'll have to let me know if any of these things frustrate you or some other things that frustrate you while you're out shopping, because I would love to know. Also, I was being fairly sarcastic in this video, so hopefully you guys will understand that I was just kind of being sarcastic, trying to be a little funny, but these are definitely some things that do get under my skin while I'm out and about. All right, guys, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys all have a fantastic day. Until next time, bye!